I want to welcome you guys to New York City. My name is Reggie Reg from the Crash Crew. I'm going to be you guys' tour guide today. Hush Tour is pretty much, like I said earlier, is the one and only hip-hop sightseeing tour. A lot of people come and they're interested in our tours because they want to go to places that's not on the charts. They tired of just going downtown and that virtual world that they have down there in Times Square. They want to come into the community. They want to see New York. Just clap your hands, everybody. And everybody, clap your hands. Creating by standards, underestimating, some still anticipating, waiting for the top rating. See, this ain't no ordinary, but cast the roll heavy. And all the fallen soldiers that we had to bury is necessary. We stay worldwide and universal, hitting cats off in them even dispersals, no rehearsals. Oh, I'm about to curse.
All the people that I know say to me that Harlem is very dangerous and not a very safe place, and I was very surprised when I come here because it's not really dangerous. People just walk and are very friendly with us, and this is a good place because this is very different about Manhattan.
The presence and the significance, particularly of hip-hop and entertainment of African Americans, makes Harlem the most obvious place for people visiting this country to want to experience that culture. This is where you're going to land. If you've only got one shot to experience African American culture, you're going to come to Harlem. And of course, New York City speaks for itself.
Well, growing up, I knew it was extremely dangerous. That's what we heard. You couldn't walk there and not be killed. That was what we heard back home. And now you can just walk, and it's not dangerous at all. People seem very, very kind and friendly.
Harlem is such an amazing neighborhood, historical, and really, really a beautiful part of New York City. I've always been inspired by Harlem through, all the stories from Langston Hughes' books or James Baldwin's books or the art from Jacob Lawrence, and of course, Apollo Theater. So when I grew up in Sweden, I always read books about Harlem, and I said, one day, I'm going to move to New York, and I'm going to open a restaurant specifically in Harlem.
We're at record numbers in terms of popularity for tourism, and you're seeing that play out in many of the neighborhoods across the city. One of the great trends in travel today is experiential. People want to live like a local. They want to see what's happening in the local communities, and Harlem is one of the best neighborhoods to have a rich and local experience. And so I think you're seeing that response from the visitors in the numbers that we're seeing with traffic up in Harlem.
Well, we've heard all about New York. We know that New York's a wonderful city from friends and family visiting, and Harlem has a great shopping area. It's safe. There's lots of culture here.
Cause living